One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. And when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the back, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Rockets will put total weather to crank us up. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially...
There he goes! Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback...
Wide open on the right. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. To the air on 1st down. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that fruit.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Almost a disaster on that return, and they jump on it, and they'll maintain possession. So the Toledo Rockets offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And the Rockets in the hurry up. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Rockets are marching down the field.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Gets it to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Crosby. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gives it to the back on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work.
Let's go.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Get set.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab over the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. If we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Dropping back, it's Richter. He wants to take the top off. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Holly.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
To the air on second down. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too. And
he's going for it all. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He wants to change this route. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Wants to throw. It's Richter. Using the quick game. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the Rockets headed quickly to the line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. All the way back to the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Going right to work up top. Unleashes one. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Off play action. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading.
And it's in there for a touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Richter. Snagged out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Rockets racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Caught over the middle. It's Flowers. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got a man. It's Crosby. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Rockets are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the air, it's Richter. Snagged in the middle, it's Crosby. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Caught in the backfield, it's Flowers. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks, it's Crosby. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, get him to the ground for no gain.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Rockets are rolling down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Crosby. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Rockets. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete in the middle. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They go to the ground. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. 1st and goal for the offense. Touch pass on the run. Looking for the end zone. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but
picks his way into the end zone for the touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He's got an open man. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Richter. With the catch, it's Crosby. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Gets away from one. He's got space. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Toledo!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Charlotte fell behind early.
And he coughs it up inside the 20. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. Great place to start for this offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Mims. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To throw, it's Richter. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. At the 45, on his way. Turning on the Jets. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit.
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. They need something that goes forward this time on second and long from the 14. Under fire. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. They've got him before he gets the first down marker, and the screen does not deliver. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. These corners going to give them some space. Looking downfield, it's Richter. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool.